What happened in Marvel Spotlight number 5, Nicolas Cage origin story? Bad guys decide let's chase after Flaming Skeleton because he might tell on us for doing crimes. Ghost Rider tries to lose them by driving down a dead-end alley where he remembers that he has convenient access to satanic hellfires. He then jumps over the bad guys with a bike ramp that somebody kindly left in the alley, and the Ghost Rider goes home to turn into a clinically depressed man in a collared jumpsuit. Ghost Rider's alter ego is revealed to be stunt biker Johnny Blaze, who is suddenly anxious about some stuff he has to jump over soon. Johnny thinks about that time his dad tried to jump over stuff on a motorcycle and was tragically blown to smithereens. This mustached man named Crash Simpson takes pity upon the young Johnny Blaze and adopts him. Johnny wants to commit cunning stunts on a motorcycle, but his new adopted mom hates that idea. One day, Johnny crashes into a tree and his flaming bike explodes, mortally and tragically injuring his adopted mother. On her deathbed, she makes Johnny swear never to ride motorcycles in the family show again, but neglected to mention anything about becoming a flaming skull man who channels the power of hell. Greasers are notoriously bad communicators due to all of the fume inhalation, so naturally Johnny doesn't mention this promise to Crash or Rocky, his adopted sister. Crash likes to accuse Johnny of being yella, and Rocky begins to wonder if Johnny is a coward for not rushing to enter the career that turned his father into barbecue. Rocky sees Johnny secretly riding a motorcycle in ways that defy physics, and the pair have a puzzling make-out session. This is normal behavior for leaded, gasoline-huffing, carnival-employed flaming skeleton men, I am assuming. Crash decides to ruin the brunch vibes by announcing his terminal cancer. No. And Johnny sticks to his promise to never ride in the show. This is extremely cowardly, however, so Crash naturally yells at Johnny and calls him a coward. When these things happen, there's really only one acceptable course of action, and that would be satanic witchcraft, of course. So Johnny finds a skull and puts on the Danzig record, and he summons the devil and makes a deal for Crash's life that will most definitely only yield positive results and never backfire. Crash decides he's going to attempt an impossible 22-car jump because he feels like he's already dramatically dying anyway, and he has no reason to suspect any black magic satanic witchcraft. So he and Johnny shoot each other a cool thumbs up before Crash crashes. Boom. Dead. Then, in a completely rational turn of events, Johnny decides to make the jump himself. He makes the jump, but his sister wife dumps him, leading to some more sad time in the sad share, until the devil shows up and tries to turn Johnny into the Ghost Rider. Then Rocky busts in and we learn that she can conveniently perform exorcisms, and then they do some more weird, inappropriate romance stuff. The next night, Johnny puts on his Danzig outfit, lets out a Darth Vader, no, and turns into a flaming envoy, Skelly of Helly. He works on making sick poses with gloves for a while, and then wakes up the next morning with no memory of stopping some crime the previous night. And so he decides to leave NYC, but dramatically and suddenly turns into Nicolas Cage again, and thus the legend was born. That was Nicolas Cage origin story, first appearance of Ghost Rider, Marvel Spotlight number 5. Let me know if you'd like me to do the next one, and Disney, please don't copyright strike me, because I love the Ghost Rider. Goodbye.